Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a surprise tutorial for you guys. Not my typical blonding video, but something a little bit more lived in, a little darker for fall and winter, and something a little out of the norm for me. So keep watching. Hey guys, so this is my client Brittany. She's been with me for about 1.5 years now. We've been doing a lot of sessions taking her blonde. She came to me originally with a lot of old permanent color. I do believe it was professional. We had a band about 2 inches down, about 2 to 4 inches down into the hair. It was right in the mid area, a pain in the butt. Did a couple of sessions. And eventually we got her to a nice blonde the last couple of months. And now it's time for her for another change. She's like me. She is a Sagittarius and she believes in changing all the time. And so do I. So I'm all for it. We're going for a nice lived-in blonde, rooted, something low maintenance. Now that she finally got the gold blonde, she feels a little washed out. So we figure let's add some depth in the base area, bring a lot of dimension into it, add some dark, add some low lights, but keep some of the blonde. So I'm going in with my Sinful Blonde Full, but I'm doing 1 low light to 1 Sinful Blonde dimensional stitch.
I guess it wasn't meant to be.
So for the low light formula, I am using Joico Lumishine. You guys know I love Lumishine. I'm falling in love with it again. They have more shades coming out and more tones. So I am going in with 5N, 6NB, 6NWB, and a splash of 7G, and that's with the dedicated 5 volume. For my lightener, I'm using Joico Blonde Life with 20 volume and a 16th ounce of Olaplex. With my dimensional stitch, where I want a little bit of more pop, I am going in and only focusing on the root area, and anytime I see any pops of dimension that are still in there, I don't want anything looking splotchy or polka dotty, so I will feather it down a little bit into where old color resides, but really not overlapping, just bringing it from the root area down into the mids. When I do go for a rooted look like this, I usually will feather up, but I am going all the way up. I mean, I'm not really focusing out on getting it really, really close to the top of the root area. If there's a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, it's fine, because we are going to go in and smudge and do a paint between for that more smudged rooted look. But I still want there to be variation in the root area and still look like a fresh color. Just wanted to throw it out there as well. When I'm doing one low light to one dimensional stitch of my foiling technique, my sinful one, I am doing the one low light all the way down from roots to ends. And then the next one I feather down, but I will leave some of those ends out for variation throughout the ends of the hair. Hope that makes sense. Also guys, when doing low lights on blonde hair, it is so important to really saturate. Do not skim on the product, because if you don't really saturate that porous blonde hair, depending on how porous it is, it will be splotchy and not take evenly. You got to be really mindful of that and oversaturate, if anything, when it comes to low lights. Alright, so I am going to go in and do a paint between of all the foils. This is what I do every single time I'm doing a root smudge or plan on doing a root smudge. And I will always use around the same level so that when I do go smudge the hair afterwards when we are toning, that it really does make it more opaque in that root area. Most of the time with the highlighting, I will feather it up so it gives more of the rooted look. But the only time I won't do a paint between is if the client has several inches of regrowth. That will play as the dimension. But we're going in, I'm using the same exact formula, and I ended up changing my mind. I was going to leave just, all the dropouts alone after doing the root paint between on the first 1 to 3 inches staggered, depending on where in the head I am. But I decided to go in, and instead of teasing dropouts with Lightener, like you've seen me do many times, I am doing it with the Lowlight formula, bringing it all the way down. You'll see that in a second. And as I'm doing the paint between, I will start staggering some down, but I am not teasing, however, since it is just color from roots to ends.
I guess it wasn't meant to be.
So once she processed for a total of 45 minutes, I then did a really good shampoo. I did actually 2 shampoos. Put some Olaplex number 2 on her mids and ends. Went in and root smudged her with 5N Joico Lumishine with a dedicated 5 volume. I didn't do any NAs like I normally would. 5N runs a little bit warmer than the real neutral would in like a Shades EQ, for example. So I want it to be a little bit warmer. And then also for her all over mids to ends global toner, I also use Joico Lumishine. I've been falling in love with it again, and I rarely ever use it for all over global toning. But I did, and I did 8N, 9NB equal parts. I'm obsessed with the 9NB, the 6NB, and the 7NB they came out with, and the Gs. I'm loving them. This is the final result, you guys. Let me know what you think. She's obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with it. Obviously, it looks warmer in the root area because of the lighting in my salon, but this came out gorgeous. We are obsessed. Let me know down below what you guys think. Leave video ideas down there as well. I hope you learned something today. I love you guys so much. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe. I want to get this channel growing and off the ground a little bit more. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. As always, so long for now, guys. Mwah.